It's another short lesson. Use of the hive tool. Stuff I learned down Dawn's. Just open this hive up. Again, this is going to be for more of the smoker lesson, but you know, let the wind carry the smoke across. You don't risk cinders going in the hive that way. Now what we're going to do is remove a frame. You always take an end frame, either the left or the right. Don't take a frame from the middle, your queen's likely to be in there. Now, there's more space, you know, if you're following the correct rules. The rule of thumb is together and center. All the frames touch on the spacers, and you'll have additional space left over. That space should be equal on each side, so together and center. Put your hive tool in, move your hand up to the end. Gives you a lot of leverage. Gives you more control moving something that's difficult to move all at once. And you bring them frames close to the one end. Same thing, hand up near the end for leverage, and you take that and you just close the gap up a little bit, because we're going to remove this frame here first. Okay, so now that we're going to take a frame out, choke up on your hive tool. This will keep it from slipping through and decapitating the queen or the bees. Get it between the frame spacers, just like that. Go up towards the other end, same thing. Choke way up on that hive tool. That gives you a lot of control of prying things apart. So now we've got that frame free. Set this down and reach in there and pull this frame out. I'm doing it one-handed, so it's a little difficult. Normally, you know, you should do this two-handed, but I want to film it so that you guys can see. Looks like a lot of food stores on this frame. Set that against, lay the frame that you take out, if you got nowhere to hang it or no other box to put it in, against the hive that you took it from. That way if the queen is on there, she'll go for the shade. She'll go into the hive she came from. If you lean it against an opposite hive, she could end up walking into a hive with another queen in it. Let the wind help carry your smoke across. Don't smoke directly down in. You'll put too much smoke in the hive and panic the bees. These are things I learned hands-on with Dawn. I'm bringing up here and just showing you proof that, you know, these are just simple methods, the little basic things that will help increase the speed of your operation. Oh, got hatching brood. Hatching brood's a good thing. That'll boost up a colony real quick. See that? Those are baby bees hatching in July, end of July, beginning of August. See them breaking through? See it moving underneath there in the center? That's a baby newborn bee coming out, hatching from the pupal stage. So that's hatching brood. That's what kind of frame that is. Put the frame back in and put it out of the way, over to the end. Okay, what we'll do is we'll push them all back over and put the other frame back in. Another thing I used to believe was that you had to keep all the frames in order. That's not true. If there's a clearance issue, I've learned that the bees will correct it. They will cut down the comb. So you can actually straighten comb by changing the order. Okay. This one-handed frame pulls is a little bit tough. We can do it. Got eggs in there. I don't know if you can see some of them. There we go, up there. It's a little rice looking object. Looks like a piece of rice in the bottom center of each cell. There's some up there. Yeah, there's all eggs in here. So as soon as this brood hatched out, which she did, but she came up and used the space to lay eggs. So you've got fresh eggs in there. See, we're inspecting everything. When you open up a hive, you want to make sure that you know what it is that what you're looking at. You got to diagnose the hive. Okay, looks like all through the top here we've got hatching brood. So again, you know, you want to check up on the hive tool. Same thing, got a frame of hatching brood. I'm not exactly looking for my queen right now. There we go. We've got some open brood. We need some open brood because I've got something that's similar to a swarm of bees, and I want to try to keep it. So there's some food, some cap brood. But up here, if you see, there's brood that's in the larval stage. It's open and it needs fed. That'll cause bees to stay and feed it. Alright, so we're going to use that for what we have to do. I've got to check this frame, make sure that there's not a queen on here. So I'm going to end the video. I'm going to do that, but I hope that little tip, proper use of the hive tool, helps. Just remember, you know, when you're doing that, out near the edge for leverage, up near the top for control, and just make sure you don't forget that rule. I say it in a couple of my videos. Together and center for your frames. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, and please subscribe. Thank you.